Alex here with an events video on the state of Nevada versus Robert Ross, a case brought against a Winnemucca man accused of driving under the influence, resulting in a fatality. Our District 6 coordinator has been monitoring this case for some time now, observing a motion to suppress evidence, specifically the blood draw, which was ultimately denied, as well as the acceptance of a plea bargain, which was subsequently withdrawn. Okay, we are here with Glenn Baker. Why don't you first tell us a little bit about District 6, specifically Winnemucca, and I guess the size of your town. I'm sure that would be interesting to the viewers.
Sure. District 6, I believe it encompasses all of Humboldt County. Within the county itself, there's 16,000 people as of the last census, I believe. Within Winnemucca, there's something like 8,000. So the surrounding areas, I think it's the largest county in Nevada as far as mass goes, as far as land mass. It's a small town. Everybody knows everybody. Usually.
So you're a member of the mining community. Tell me a little bit about that community as well, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure. There's a lot. This town is largely built on miners and on agriculture. So within the mining community, it can be a tight-knit community. Miners, they tend to congregate together. There's underground mining, there's surface mining, it's all mining.
Now, is it true you literally go underground for, is it days at a time?
Yeah, we go underground every day. I work at an underground operation, and we do 12-hour shifts. It's about an hour ride to the mine, and I'm a maintenance guy, so sometimes I work on the surface, but sometimes I work underground. But
okay.
Some guys are underground every day. They get to work, they dress out, and then head underground for the day. And they don't come up till it's time to go home.
So one of the things that I usually do when I put together an events video is I look for media online news, video clips, stuff like that. Now, being from a small town, that's not really one of the options that's available to me. So why don't you let me know a little bit about the state of Nevada versus Robert Ross?
Okay, sure. Yeah, it was, the event in question happened sometime, I believe, in early 2018, I want to say. He was riding around in the car with a female. It's unclear as of yet who was driving the vehicle. The state alleges that Robert Ross was driving. Robert Ross is alleging that it was the female passenger who did pass away in an accident the night in question. So the state trooper, it was a sheriff deputy, had seen a car up in the mountains in an area that he claims that had been noted to have criminal activity in. So he started following the vehicle, and he turned on what he refers to as their takedown lights, but not as sirens. Mm-hmm. The vehicle with Robert Ross and the female passenger then proceeded to flee at high speeds down a dirt road, and the sheriff deputy followed. And when he caught up to them, the car had rolled over. Robert Ross had exited the vehicle. He was standing outside the vehicle, and he had made some statements alluding to the fact that he was driving. The female passenger was deceased, and there was the sheriff alleges that there was alcohol on his breath. Mm-hmm. They did not give a field sobriety test, and they did withdraw blood. There was a motion to suppress that evidence.
Mm-hmm. So what I was going to ask was, you actually gave a lot of detail. That's great. But I was curious if I recall there being some impact on the tribal community. What are the details on that?
The woman that was deceased was a member of a Native American community in Winnemucca. Mm-hmm. There's nothing that involves her other than the fact that she was the one deceased in the accident, and Ross is claiming that she was driving the vehicle. But anytime you have a victim in a case like this, they are paying attention to it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on, Glenn. It'll be great to have your local team working on some of the preliminary or pre-trial, I guess you could say pre-trial, probably post-trial hearings as well. We'll send our team up for the jury trial itself if that's what it goes to, and I really appreciate you being our eyes and ears on the ground in District 6.
Oh, thank you, Alex.
We submitted a media request, and District Judge Michael Montero has granted that request, allowing us to broadcast a jury trial live from Department 2 of the Sixth Judicial District Court on February 18th. The state of Nevada is represented by Chief Deputy District Attorney Kevin Pasquale. Mr. Ross is represented by Public Defender Matt Sturmitz. As with our previous videos, you can view our coverage schedule on ournevadajudges.com, and feel free to post any questions you have down in the comments below, or you can send us an email at admin@ournevadajudges.com.
you both did a good job bringing all this to my attention.
I'm going to make a record about you in a minute. You need to sit down and be quiet.
The court finds in the best interest of the minor child and makes the following findings.
For the record, I don't say these things to hear myself talk.
An absolute decree of divorce is granted.
By September 6th, you will pay $6,000 of what is due.
Best interest is not, can you give her a pony?
I'm going to ask the question to make sure we're being accurate with what the document states.